All right, guys, this is No Limits Prepping here, and we're here to talk about this event here I just saw happen in the last day. We've got this couple from St. Louis who was defending their home, and there seems to be a mixed response on the internet. What we've got is we've got a situation here that these people essentially were faced with an angry mob that was marching on their house. Broke through some gates, came through. People are all masked up. They're saying all sorts of evil things to attack these people. This shouldn't be happening. But, there's things going on, and this stuff's going to all get settled, one way or the other. But, this guy here, like I saw the interview with him later on, and he pretty much just said, he's having dinner. He didn't ask for this. So you got these two people here. They're just sitting around having dinner, and all of a sudden this mob breaks in on their house. So, Buddy here grabs his AR-15. His wife grabs a little handgun of some sort, and it's some pretty crazy stuff. So yeah, let's just kind of check out the video here. Now, what's going on with this video though is, the problem I have with this is that, yeah, certainly it's a deterrent. You know what I mean? Like, the female doesn't look that dangerous, but just the way that she's, holding that gun, she looks like, if she fires off one shot, she's going to get scared and that thing's going to fall out of her hand. Now, on the other hand, we've got Buddy here with this AR-15. And, the problem here is that, he's not really prepared. Sure, it's a kind of a show of force, but, let's think about this. And for sure the people in that crowd were armed, guaranteed 100%. So if, a firefight broke out, like how much sustained firepower does he have? And who knows what he's got in that magazine, if it's full or not. But the reality is that, yeah, it's great to prep, but he's just not prepped enough. Do you know what I mean? Like if he actually needed to use that, same with her and that gun, they would be very quickly overwhelmed because they simply just do not have enough ammunition to sustain a firefight. Now, the other thing that's going on is that, certainly, I think most people would take up a defensive position. Now, these people may have been coming to loot that house, and because they're having trouble looting and breaking into commercial institutions, so now they're moving to high value, high net worth neighborhoods. It's some pretty amazing stuff, and you can tell, this guy is just sitting here standing his ground, and it's kind of the last stand. This is his castle. Now, like I said, if something was to happen, he really, he's not wearing the proper footwear as well. So this is why, you should always definitely have some good steel toe boots or shoes or something. It's just not set up. The gun is pretty weak too. So he's kind of like a very mildly prepared person. So the lesson here is that, you need, if you're going to come out and make this kind of a stand, you really need to be more geared up. This just not enough. Maybe he's got like 5 or 10 rounds in there. Who knows? Maybe he's got like 20. But it's just a pretty weak setup, and it worked. It helped out. But it's totally crazy. Like look at these guys here. Like these guys are here up to no good. They're on private property, threatening to break in and do something very bad to those people. So, I don't know. I hope they're going to get the old AI and face tracking and find these guys and put them in jail. That's what needs to happen. But as you know, all the jails are getting emptied out because of the virus. All right, so anyhow, let me know what you guys think here. I think our friend, I think his name is Mark, right? So every one of us could be a Mark, and that's why we gotta prepare to be defensive, right? So at the end of the day, like you really that's the last stand. If people are going to be breaking into your house and coming to take everything you've worked for your whole life, and your home and everything, you got to realize that this is not a protest, right? These are people coming to do some sort of an agenda, right? And you're certainly not planned to come out on the good side of that. So that's why I think that the Second Amendment is definitely a great thing. And what you should do after seeing this video is, you should definitely go out and gear up. That's all I can say. These people are certainly confused. Certainly confused. Let's point a camera at a guy with a gun while we tell him that we're going to break in, burn them down, and kill them and live in their house. It's unbelievable. All right, so anyhow, let me know what you guys think. Do you think that he should have been more geared up? And also, what should he have been geared up wearing? Because that's the big thing here is what should he have had? Definitely maybe like a vest, some body armor. Maybe I would say at least 6 to 8 magazines, a sidearm, and yeah, I don't know. Maybe she should be back in the house because I don't think she's trained. Flying on adrenaline and emotion, because she was actually down there on the grass in another part of a video, one of the other videos, where she's down on the grass and he's kind of watching from above, so probably ready to strike if someone was going to attack his wife. So it was a pretty tense scenario, and I'm happy that nobody got hurt. But what it does show you is that you do have to defend yourself. So if you can, go buy some firearms today, and don't just buy one, buy a few, and then buy all the accessories, and then learn how to use all of them, because this here, if it would have turned on these two, it would not have worked out well. They're just not equipped enough. So maybe against these guys, they just, it worked today, but this is a big eye opener. This event here is a huge turning point in all of this stuff that's going on in the United States. And the reason is because now there is evidence about what the this domestic terrorist group is attempting to do. They're attempting to come after all of these people that have worked very hard for all of this stuff, and to punish them for things that happened hundreds of years ago, that they may or may not have any lineage or a direct benefit from through their generations. So I think it's a horrendous thing, and the trends that are going on are not good. So, all right, it's No Limits Prepping, checking out. Make sure you get your gear. I don't have anything to sell you today, but maybe in the future I will. All right, stay safe.